Hey, Kenny Loggins here, coming to you from my home. I wish I could be with you there at the Unity Shop, but I want to thank all of you who are there tonight, getting Unity's important message out, and all of you watching from your homes for supporting the critical mission of the Unity Shop. Our theme this year is honoring essential workers, the heroes throughout our entire community who've been right there on the front lines for all of us since the pandemic began. Doctors and nurses, grocery workers, delivery and mail services, teachers, the list goes on. And we couldn't be more grateful for your dedication and service to our community and our neighbors. I'm proud of what the Unity Shop has done since the shutdown. We've kept our doors open 5 days a week without missing a beat from the very beginning. Without the help of our usual team of hundreds of volunteers, a very slim group of employees showed up every single day, making sure hundreds and hundreds of families who suddenly found themselves out of work and unable to buy groceries would be able to put food on their tables for their children. As has been the tradition for more than 100 years, the entire effort is done preserving our clients' dignity. Their children witness their parents shopping, choosing exactly what they want, what they know their families would enjoy. In its 104 years of being our community's safety net, Unity has grown from a small trailer on Haley Street to a charitable organization unlike anything else in the entire country. We have 7 critical year-round services: the free food store, school clothing and supplies, job placement services, which includes clothing for a professional presentation. Our senior program gives hundreds of volunteers a sense of purpose as they hand make toys and clothes. They deliver gift packages to seniors in care facilities, fulfilling wish lists for those who have no family and no way to shop for themselves. In our disaster support services, which became so critical nearly 3 years ago when fire and flood created such destruction in our community, has become a crucial part of our mission. Unity is there in the moment of need, and for months to follow, as long as it takes to get families back on their feet, back to self-sufficiency. When I think about honoring essential workers, one particular essential hero stands out to me: BarbaraTirbute. Barbara has been the driving force and visionary of Unity for almost 50 years. I first met Barbara 35 years ago, and the story is pretty entertaining.
We started this, this is killing Barbara. She loves the microphone, and to not have her own mic, I know she's just eaten up inside. So I'm going to go first, and then we'll give it to her. We can leave. And when I first came to Santa Barbara, what put me in the Christmas spirit was to play a show at a local club, and admission into the club would be a toy, and then the toy would go to Toys for Tots. And that worked pretty well. And then one year, being the type A insane person that I am, I decided that I would play every club in Santa Barbara on the same night. And every club, including a couple of restaurants, every club admission would be a toy. And I finished up around 1 in the morning at Soho. Was it Soho? I think it was, yeah. And I came out, and this lady was standing in the driveway going, "Do you have any idea where all those toys are going?"
And she said, what you do, you tracked him down?
I think I accosted him in the parking lot.
And I'm like, "Oh, well, come on, yeah, of course I do not." And I didn't. So she took me to what was then what do you call it?
A parking lot on Haley Street.
The Catholic Charities.
Yeah, little tiny room, 400 square feet.
It was like it was a
closet.
No, it was, what do you call those things? Storage bin. Container. It was a container, all of Unity. Then we didn't call it Unity. Then it was Council of Christmas Cheer.
Terrible, full of junk. And I don't know what I was doing because I was just talking so fast because I wanted to convince you. And I looked at those shelves and they looked terrible, all the boxes, and I thought, he's never going to believe me.
You know what, though? What I saw was, I'd been thinking that I wanted to find some organization that did it all, that was not just toys for kids at Christmas. It was food, it was clothing. And she just took me by the ear and walked me into this container and said, "This is it. This is the dream."
Over the past 34 years, I've had the privilege of lending my voice to this incredible community resource. Recently, we learned that Barbara has a very serious diagnosis and is watching tonight from home, unable to be with us. Barbara's asked us one thing in her honor: to continue the legacy Unity created 105 years ago. She's asked us to please make sure we continue its mission to support families in crisis for the next 100 years. And that's exactly what we're doing tonight. Incredibly, Barbara dedicated her life to helping over 1 million people living in Santa Barbara. Most recently, during the onset of COVID, she directed a safe organizational streamline at Unity so we could meet the overwhelming need for free groceries for thousands of community residents who lost their jobs as a result of the pandemic. The Unity Shop is a community effort of staggering proportions, and we couldn't do this without your support. We can't thank you enough for helping your friends and neighbors with a hand up to self-sufficiency.